Welcome to Thrill Coaster Tours. The following rules are in place to ensure that you have the best, safest, and most fun experience possible. On the bus.
You cannot stand while the bus is in motion unless it's absolutely necessary. If you need to move as quickly as you can. Only water is allowed on the bus. Do not leave chocolate on the bus while it parks. It will melt and make a mess. You can listen to music with headphones, but no speakers are allowed. No phone calls on the bus while the bus is in motion. Clean up after yourselves, and take care of your water bottles and wrappers. It will make the end of the week much easier. And no beach balls on the bus either.
At amusement parks.
You cannot take your phone out on the ride. It'll fly away. I don't care if you're taking pictures, you're taking videos, you want to get that hot new POV, no pictures, no phones on the rides. There will also be no cursing at all inside the parks. You also have to remain seated on all rides, unless they're stand-ups, with the seatbelts on. No inappropriate gestures at cameras while on the rides either. We don't want those taken down, and we want to make sure everyone gets to see their photos. Be respectful of all park employees and guests. No re-riding without counselor approval, but you may choose whichever seat you want as long as your group is okay with it. You can also not purchase a fast pass or a quick queue or whatever you want to call it.
At restaurants.
At restaurants, you can only get a meal and a drink under $20. A smart option is to find a friend to do a 2 for $25 if a restaurant offers one. There will be no phones at the tables. If you need to make a call, then you can go to the bathroom. There will be a counselor seated at each table.
At the hotel.
So you may not touch hotel property. You cannot purchase any games or movies from the hotel. No pillow fights. Don't break anything. You are responsible for everything. After curfew, there will be no cell phone calls except to Ira. TV and voice volumes must be low, and you can't bang on your neighbor's walls. Once the tape is applied to the door, you may not leave. If anybody knocks, you call Ira, even if it's Steve.
In the mornings.
You will get a wake-up call 45 minutes before our scheduled departure. A counselor will bang on your door 25 minutes later to make sure you're awake and ready to go. On a day when we're checking out of a hotel, wake-up call is an hour before departure. A counselor will check to make sure your room is empty before we leave. Once a counselor clears your room for checkout, you may not go back in the room.
If you follow these simple rules, you'll be sure to have an amazing time on America's only roller coaster teen tour.